Mental health is a big thing in today's society and our generation because it affects a lot of young people from ages 13 to 20, 26, and then obviously people of older ages like 26, 27, to 60 and whatnot. So I feel like I just wanted to make this video because I want to spread awareness for mental health. That is literally what my whole page is about, just motivate people, spread awareness and influence people to do the things that are good for them in life. If you're going through something right now and you think alcohol or drugs or something bad is the right way to deal with it or the right way to get over something, it is really not, and I promise you that, because it may feel good at the moment, but it's going to really affect you in the long run, and I'd hate to see that. I'd hate to see someone that watches my videos pass away from drugs, suicide, alcohol poison, liver cancer, all that shit. I don't want my viewers, people that I know, just people in general, to pass away from these things, because it's a really bad thing, and mental health is a really big thing within ourselves as well, because if you have a low self-esteem, your mental health is going to be a lot worse than people with a high self-esteem, and you're going to feel a lot worse than other people, and you're going to think there's no way out of this, it's never going to get better, blah. But I promise you it does get better, and there's always a way out. And that way out is never suicide. It is never drugs, it is never alcohol, it is never anything to harm yourself. Because you never know, if you have that one conversation with anyone at all, that could literally just save your life. It is not weak to speak up, and I know there is a painted picture in our generation today and society that it is weak for men to speak up. And I promise you right now, coming from a 16-year-old, it is not weak to speak up. You're not a coward for speaking up. I'm sure a lot of people would rather you speak up about how you're feeling and how this person's made you feel, or like something like that. Like anything you're going through, it is not weak to speak. And I know that. I know it is not weak to speak because I know a lot of people are afraid to speak up, like men, women, young people. I know they're all afraid to speak up because everyone is so scared in today's society of what people think of them for speaking up. And I promise you right now, if you speak up, there's going to be a lot more people that understand you than there is going to be people clowning you. And if someone clowns you for speaking up, then they're in the wrong. You're not in the wrong. You just did the right thing. You did what you thought was right by speaking up. And a lot of people don't understand that because they think if they speak up, if they do this or they do that, they're going to get clowned, they're going to get humiliated, they're going to have all this shit happen to them. And if it does happen, tell another person, tell someone so they can actually stick up for you, because what they're doing isn't the right thing. And a lot of people as well make fun of people, humiliate people, all that sort of stuff to make themselves feel better. Someone will try to beef you over nothing, argue with you over nothing, just to make them feel better about themselves. Because a lot of people, for some reason, love to put other people down, and it apparently somehow makes them feel better about themselves. And I'm not sure how or why, but it happens, and I guess that's the way the world works. But I promise you, there is always a way out. Whatever you're going through, you are not weak enough. You are not weak enough to give up. Never give up. I promise you right now, never give up. And don't throw your life away with something you're going through. Because if you throw your life away doing something bad, then what are your family going to think? What are your friends going to think? What are the people around you? Just everyone around you, what are they going to think? They're going to be sad. They're going to be grieving you because you decided to throw your life away with drugs, or you decided to kill yourself because you thought that it was the only way out. And it's really not. It's never the only way out. And God always has a plan for you. And I've also noticed a lot of people are so quick to believe rumors, believe someone did this or someone did that, or they're so quick to believe what other people say rather than the word of God. It doesn't really make sense to me, but that's not really what this video is about. This video is more about what you're going through, and it's not weak to speak. If you want to speak up, please, I beg you to speak up. My DM's are always open. I'm sure one of your friends will understand where you're coming from, all that shit. Just don't choose an easy way out. Because I promise you right now, whatever you are going through or you've gone through, you are always strong enough to go through that and get out of it stronger. You'll come out of it stronger. Because it's all part of character building. It is all part of building yourself to be a better person. You might lose your parents at a young age. You might lose a family member at a young age. You might lose a friend at a young age. And you question why this happens. And you always think, oh, I can't live without that person. But the truth is, you can live without that person. Like, I'm not saying I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying as in you are strong enough to overcome that. Obviously you're going to grieve them, obviously you're going to miss them, but you are strong enough to overcome that. You are strong enough to overcome every single challenge you face in life. So, suicide is not the way out. Drugs is not the way out. Alcohol is not the way out. Self-harm is not the way out. Anything that harms your body is not the way out. I promise you right now. I promise you. Speaking up is one of the best things you can do. I know a lot of people are scared to speak up. They're scared to do this. They're scared to do that because of society, what people think of them, because people are so judgy nowadays. But unfortunately, that's the way life is, and unfortunately, you've got to actually face it. You've got to face it, and you've got to learn to overcome it. You have to learn to overcome what you're going through, how you feel, and you've got to learn to actually speak up. A lot of people take their own lives. A lot of people's family members take their own lives. A lot of people's friends take their own lives, all because they're scared to speak up and they think it's the only way out. You may have tried to take your own life and it didn't work because it wasn't the only way out. There's multiple ways out, and none of them are bad. The best way out is to overcome it. Learn from it. Put it in the past and look back at that. When you feel like you're going back down, look back at that and go, oh, I don't really want to be like that ever again. I'm not going to let myself get there. It's literally just you versus you. You've got to have the right mindset to get out of things. If you are going through something and you don't have the mindset of actually getting out of that stage in your life, then what are you going to do? How are you going to better yourself if you think that you're never going to get out of this challenge you're facing in your life? And that's my question to you as well for this video. How are you going to overcome something if you don't even think you can overcome it? You may feel like you're going back down again, but you're not. I promise you you're not. Because if you have a look at what you look like at rock bottom compared to how you are now going through something, you will never want to be there again. You'll never want to be in that stage of your life again. And I promise you that.